Next is page 4. I'm calling it the scrap page because you can use up some more of your scraps. And we're going to, let me lay these aside. We're going to cut 1 at 2 7/8 inches by 2 7/8 inches. That's going to go on there. And then we're going to cut 1 that's 2 7/8 inches by 1.5 inches. And that's going to go right here for a pocket. It's going to look like this. Let me take out those little things so you can see. It's going to look like this. So let's get that glued in. I think I'll put that over so it's not quite so bulky under there. Okay. Put this down at the bottom like that. I'm going to, whoops, I need to go up just a little bit. So I have it even with the bottom down here. Okay. Whoops. Okay. All right. There we have our pocket page. Next, let's decorate the front of this. And let's see here what I found. I found Beauty in Everything. I love that. And maybe one of these little leaves. Let's see here. I don't want to cover up the whole thing because I like these pumpkins. So I think that will be good enough because that leaf ties in the leaves over here. So let's do that. Let's take a look. Oh yes, that's beautiful. I love that. Next, we're going to work on our front and back cover. So let's go to the front first. Let me put it out like this so it's not quite so bulky. For the front and back cover, you're going to need to cut 1 2 7/8 inches by 2 7/8 inches. And I've already done that. And then from the back cover, you're also going to cut 1 2 7/8 inches by 2 7/8 inches also. So they're cut the same size. And I just use the same cardstock paper. You can use different if you want. So let's go ahead and get these glued on. Let's see if we're even. That looks pretty good. Okay, let's take a look. That's the front cover. Now let's go to the back cover. At the fold test before we press it down. Let's take a look. Okay, that's the front and that's the back. All right, let's take a look at our prototype. Now we want to do something like this and then do our ribbon on there. This is what I picked out for the front cover. It says Hello Fall. And for the back cover, I picked out Thankful and Blessed. And that will go back there. And these just came out of one of these packages, ephemera or frames and tags. So that's where those came from. And we're going to need our foam tape. So let me grab that. And we're going to need our ribbon, or it's actually called crinkle seam binding. And I get that from my scrap cabin shop on Etsy. And I like it so much. I use it a lot. And we need some glue. And that's about it. So let's get going on this and see how it comes out. This is real easy to do. And I just love this type of closure. I just think it looks real pretty. So let's do this first. I did get a little bit ahead of myself there. I forgot until I took a look at this one that I want to reinforce the spine with some washi tape just so this doesn't pull apart here. So let's do that. I was looking through my washi tape and I found this one. I like it. I'm not sure why, but I think it'll look pretty on there. So let's give it a try. I'm just going to cut off a piece. Let me grab my sticky scissors. You can always trim it. So that's going to go on here. Let me open it up here like this. And I might reinforce that a little bit with some glue. Sometimes the washi tape doesn't stick real well. And just in case, let's just put a little bit of glue on there just to make sure that it's going to adhere to the spine, okay? And just gonna put this on like this. Let's go ahead and just fold that over and see if we have it lined up. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Let me wipe off my fingers again. Okay, that's going to be all right. Let's just press it down on the spine like that. Okay, let's trim it. Okay, that's going to be all right. And then I think I'm going to put some washi tape along this edge because that edge will get a lot of wear because of tying the ribbon. So let's do that. Let me get out my washi tape here. Let's just go with that little thin one there. There we go. Well, actually I did the back, but that's okay because I want to do the front too. Okay, there we go. Yes, I think that's going to be okay. Let's go ahead and continue with the front. Next, we want to measure out our ribbon or our seam binding. So let's do that. See how much we want here. About the same length I think is good. So about like that. And let me hold it up here. Hopefully I'm in frame, and we'll go a little extra because we can always cut it off. So let's just go right there. Grab my scissors. Okay, we have that. Get that out of the way. Oops, come back here. All right, next we're going to glue this on. And I want to see kind of where the middle is. Okay, so about right there. Now what I want to do, I want to find the middle of this. I know that this is 3 inches by 3 inches. So let me grab my ruler. Now you can eyeball this, but I think I'm going to measure and just kind of have a line to go by when I'm gluing. So I'm just going to mark this a 1.5 because that's in the center. Then I'm going to mark it at 1.5 over here. And then I'm going to do the same here. Mark it at 1.5 so I can see my line. And mark it at 1.5 here because I know that that's in the middle. Now I'm just going to draw a line. So that's going to be covered up with the ribbon. So let's go over here and mark this. Sorry if I was out of frame. Let's see if I can see my mark. I might have to do that again. Let's see here. Where was that? Okay, it's about right there. Yeah, it doesn't have to be exactly in the middle. Just close. Okay, that'll give us a guide to go by when we're gluing. Now you can use Fabri-Tac glue. It works good. The only thing with Fabri-Tac, I found out that if it soaks through, it tends to look shiny after it dries. So I found this at Walmart, this liquid stitch, and I like this a little bit better. So I think I'm going to use this. So I'm just going to put a line. This dries quick too. If it's going to come out, it doesn't take much. I'm just going to put glue along that pencil line. Like that. Then I'm going to find the, oops, sorry. If you couldn't see that, we're going to find kind of the middle and put that right. Let me get this up here and put this right like this. And if it crinkles, that's okay. But I'm going to fold this now to make sure I'm leaving room for it to fold. And I have. So now I'm just going to press it down like that. And if it isn't straight, it's okay. Okay. And it dries quick. All right, so we have that. Now we're going to work on these. We're going to need to put foam tape up here and here. Let me get my foam tape. And I think I'll go with, I'm stuck with this size. And about right there. It is sticky, so that's good. All right there. And another piece about right there. Okay, and that leaves room for the ribbon right there. So all right. Now let's line this up. You can see this. Have it in the center. I think that looks pretty good. Actually, I think I want to go over a little bit. Nope, you know what? It's not coming off. That's okay. That's all right, just where it is. Okay, let's do the back the same way. Going to put some foam tape. At the top. And at the bottom. Using my sticky scissors, be sure you do that. Well, let's do this. And now we're going to put this on the back, just like that. Thankful and blessed. Okay, let's tie it and see how it's going to work. Oh yes, that looks pretty. This sage color or greenish color matches the fall and in the flowers. Oh, that looks pretty. I think I'll cut these off a little bit. Let's do that. There, I like that a little better. After taking another look at this, I think it needs a little something there. And I had one of these little leaves left over. So I think I'm just going to glue that right on there. So let's do that. Yes, I think that looks a little better. It just needed a little something, and you can do that. You can look through and even the next day or so and just add to it if you want. Okay, let's go ahead and finish our decorating inside and get our goodies in our pockets. This is what I found for that pocket cozy, pick your own apples, just an old-fashioned pickup truck. Happy fall. I've missed you. I love that. And then an apple. So let's put that in this pocket. If we didn't glue it shut. Oh, now that's interesting. I wonder if you noticed what I did when I was gluing this pocket. Instead of gluing the edges, I glued the whole thing and stuck it on. So no wonder I couldn't get anything in the pocket because it's glued shut. But oh well, I told you there isn't anything we can't fix. So I'm going to show you what we're going to do. I have an idea. I had these left over from the other pages. So I was thinking, let me grab it here, could put this up here and with this little leaf. So let's do that. Since we can't get anything in the pocket. And maybe we'll put a little gem over here. Let's see here. Let's go with the green one. Let's take a look. Oh yes, that came out all right. See, we were able to fix that. Yay! This is our mini scrapbook album. I went ahead and finished decorating. So let's take a look and see what's inside. We have a pocket here that says Moments. Autumn. I just love that picture. Then we have our front flap here that says Autumn Memories. You can write your memories here. Then our belly band page where we have lots of goodies in here. Welcome fall. A little place to journal or write a note. Believe. Then just some ephemera pieces. You can journal on the back or write a little note or scripture verse. Then it says Autumn Blessings. And then we used our baker's twine for the belly band. Then we have a little side pocket here, which says Happy Flannel Leggings and Pumpkin Spice Season. I just love that. And then there's another space back here. And let's turn the page. Then inside says fall is in the air. Today I'm grateful for. Then you can write in here what you're grateful for, put your memories there. And then beauty in everything. Isn't that so true? And then inside this pocket, we have our scripture verse. Your faith has saved you. Go in peace, from Luke 7:50. And then our cross. His will be done. And then the back. Thankful and blessed. I hope you were able to craft along with me today, or can get started making your own mini scrapbook album. I think you'll have a lot of fun with this one. And then you can create it to fit any occasion or season. Thanks so much for watching. I can't tell you enough how much I appreciate you being here. I'll be seeing you real soon with a new video.